Good afternoon, dearest parents, and welcome back. Good afternoon, children. Welcome you to this afternoon to an hour in which we will present to you a few stories and dances from around the world. We, the vocational students and teachers of Kaleidoscope Learning Center, love stories. If I am to cut a piece of wood or learn to bake rice or weave or stitch, I could learn by sheer practice. But life gets very dry and boring. And then you see me and look at me and think I'm disinterested in everything. Most people think that our children can't even do a vocation. But actually, it is these stories that keep us alive and inspired and joyful. So while vocational work is the main part of senior school's curriculum, what we present to you through art and music and drama today is part of our therapy. So we welcome you to this afternoon of therapy. Therapy for us, teachers and children. Our first group of friends are going to present to you a tale from ancient Greece. This is studied in regular Waldorf schools as part of their grade 5 curriculum. Our Rander hearts, as they call themselves, used this part of history to be inspired and do their vocational work. They say that Rander hearts, whom you all might know as Ponrajam's class and Nandini's class, bring a big storm to cleanse the earth. But they also bring the composure of shoemakers who can work calmly together. Rander, a name given to us by Meenakshi, an ex-student. Rander is a person who works with shoes. So stand by now for our performance from Rander Hearts.
We go now to the times of the Greek gods, where different gods favored different kingdoms and men, and different cities had different cultures. If the Athenians were inspired by art, philosophy, and culture, and they produced fine poets, philosophers, then the Spartans were a military society, ruled by war, crude and strong. The gods were made to be pleased by men. And the way of the gods deeply changed the fate of man. This is such a tale. Legend spoke of a man, a hero, a child born from the sea nymph Thetis, who would overpower his father. Zeus, afraid for his fate, arranged a wedding between Thetis and old King Peleus instead. Egypt, all the Olympian gods were invited to the wedding.
Agios Oteos, Agios Ikiros, Agios Atanatos, Eleisonimas, Hekas, Hekas, Este Bebeloi, Hekas, Hekas, Este Bebeloi, Hekas, Hekas, Este Bebeloi, Hekas, Hekas, Este Bebeloi.
All the Olympian gods were invited to the wedding, except one, Eris, the goddess of discord. Bitter, she threw at the feet of the gods one golden apple bearing the words, "To the fairest." Aphrodite, Athena, and Hera tried to lay claim over the apple and fought over it for many years. Finally, seeking a decision on who would get the apple, they go to Zeus. Zeus then looks away from Greece, over the Aegean Sea, to the city of Troy. There, he sees Paris, a young handsome shepherd, and his beautiful wife, at the foothills of Mount Ida.
Paris is being played by Raza. He has written this little poem for himself. Raza, will you turn and look at everybody? Yes, thank you. So sweet is the sound of the bird on the tree. Sweet is the nectar of the butterfly. Graze my sheep on these lazy days, and I will bring you my song. Paris, ladies and gentlemen.
Paris did not know that he was the prince of Troy. When he was born, the priestess in Apollo's temple said that he will be the cause of Troy to burn. And so, with a heavy heart, his father King Priam left him on the foothills of Mount Ida, for he could not forsake his kingdom, even if it cost him his son. Zeus then said that he would give the decision on who would get the golden apple to Paris. And so, the three goddesses appear before Paris. First, Hera says to Paris, "Choose me," Hera says, "and I will give you the kingdom of Asia." Athena then says,
Choose me, Paris.
Athena says, "Choose me, Paris, and I will show you true wisdom and love." And finally, Aphrodite says, "Choose me, and I will give you the most beautiful woman in the world. As if as Parent says, I already have the most beautiful woman, while giving Aphrodite the apple. I already have the most beautiful woman in the world. But O Aphrodite, it is true, you are the fairest.
And this very simple act led to a big, very famous war which you all may be familiar of, the Trojan War, where people raced in big ships to fight for one woman, all for the sake of Paris's decision. But this event of the gods changed the shape of the history. Ladies and gentlemen, parents and friends, give Randa Hearts a big hand. And Randa Hearts, please come on stage to take a bow.
Randa
Come,
Hearts.
stand in the center, all of you.
Randa Hearts, comprising of Nidish, a very loving and compassionate young man. Srilata, the most happiest when she is out in nature. Hanish, helps and cares about his friends in class. Salman, who is very perfect in everything that he does. Dinesh, a young man who cheers everybody around him with his jokes and talk. Sandhya, a girl who's also perfect whatever she wants to do. Bharat, a young man who has a keen observational capacity and is calm when his hands are busy. Praveen, a keen observer of activities and people around him and loves music, both to hear it and to sing. And Raza, a silent young man, stoic, caring and loving.
Please give them a big hand. I would like to also call on stage some of our helpers who have been helping tirelessly behind the scenes. Kavi, are you already here? Kavita has been helping with all the acting on stage. And Lohit and Aparna, can you please come on stage? That was our tree, if you remember, from Lion King, and lastly for Florian. It had died, but it has been resurrected now, thanks to Lohit and Aparna. I would also like to call our interns who have been helping tirelessly. Priyanka, Geeta, Nitya, Pratna are not here. Indu, can you please come on stage? Headgear and sticks and props, everything that you see on stage has been made. Nitya and Pratna are not here. I would also like to call Sri Lata and Meena. They also helped. Please give the whole team a big clap. Thank you everybody, and now we get ready for the next performance. 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Our next group of friends call themselves Caring Hearts. They bring to this world deeds of love and care. Some of our most skilled vocational students come from this group. You might know them as Shashi's class and Meena's class, but they call themselves Caring Hearts. So please stand by for Caring Hearts now.
Good afternoon, dear parents. The other Caring Hearts, I would like to introduce you, all of them here. Wafir, he is one of our students who decides the curriculum topic that we choose every block. Vansh, a lover of music, and you can hear him singing in the class most of the times. Rekha, a very capable young girl with excellent handwork. Shiva, a very responsible and caring young man. Parvati, a gentle, loving and caring soul. Pashupati, the young man who was instrumental in giving us our name, Caring Hearts. We are missing one of our other students, Vishal, who joined us recently back after the 2 years of break. Meena, she's the holder of Caring Hearts. Pushkala, a gentle, caring soul. And Srilata, who's joined us recently to hold Caring Hearts. And I'm Shashi. In the last block, we were doing a physics block and we were doing simple missions. In relation to our lessons, we learned about the Newton's 3 laws of motions. Today, we are demonstrating the 3 laws of motions with simple experiments shown to you by our students. The first law of motion of Newton says, an object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion in the same direction unless an outside unbalanced force acts on it. For the experiment, we have Pashupati and Rekha standing with a bowl of water filled to the brim. Pashupati is standing at rest, and now I am going to ask him to move. Next, I am going to request Rekha to walk very fast. Walk, Rekha, fast. Stop, turn. When you see this, you can realize how the first law acts. When Pashupati was in rest, it rested, the water rested in the bowl. And when Rekha moved and stopped suddenly, the water spilled. This we can see in our day-to-day life when you are carrying something in your hand which is full, and then suddenly somebody comes in across you or you stop. The second law of motion also says acceleration of an object depends on 2 variables, the net force acting on it and the mass of the object. Here we have Shiva and Vansh. Shiva has 2 stones in his hands and Vansh has 2 blocks of wood. And each of them, one of the stone and one of the block of wood is heavier than the other. Now I am going to request Shiva to push both the stones at the same time away from him. Shiva, please. And Vansh, can you do it? Can you push both the blocks together? If you can see, the lighter wood and the lighter stone moved away from him farther because the mass is less, and though the force was same, the mass was less. So here in our day-to-day life, when you visit a shop and you are using a carriage to carry your goods, when you are pushing it without the materials, it moves faster when compared to when you load it up with all the things that you buy in a supermarket and then push. Thank you, Shiva. Thank you, Vansh. Can you clear the place? The third law of motion says, this is the easiest and everybody I think loves this. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. For this, we have a trampoline, and I'm going to request Wafir. Okay. Can I have Rekha? Can I have Rekha come and jump on it, please? Keep jumping on it, please. the pressure that she puts on the trampoline is pushed back by the trampoline and is making her to jump. And I have Paru and Pushi having a tug of war. Can you push, pull, Paru, pull, pull? Both of them are exerting the same pressure and both of them are balanced, but if one of them let goes, the other will fall. For your everyday use here, even when you balance on the wall, your third law of Newton is in position. Now, in this physics block, we learnt about simple machines such as wheel and axle, pulley, lever, and the inclined plane. I'm giving the mic over to Neha for the next question.
Please give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen, for their 3 experiments. So physics is studied in our regular Waldorf schools in class 6, Puji? 6. They learn to observe. They learn how, before you name the law, they learn to experience these laws as you saw with all these experiments. Yes? And now is the grand finale. Since all our children are philosophers, Pashupati, as he studied machines and forces and frictions, he had this to say. He said, the force of love is the most powerful one. It can heal a broken heart and find a way that the most practical things can bring the element of the spiritual. Love is between two. It is a space, a force, a friction that makes the mechanism of the cosmos turn. So please stand by now. They are going to take us through a dance which shows us these forces and frictions of love. And please look out for, in the end of the dance, they build a car. It's not a simple machine, it's quite a complex machine, but look with all the 3 forces. But look out for that.
Strangers starting out on a journey, never dreaming what we'd have to go through. Now here we are, and I'm suddenly standing at the beginning with you.
No one told me I was going to find you. Unexpected, what you did to my heart. When I lost hope, you were there to remind me this is a start. And life is a road and I want to keep going. Love is a river, I want to keep flowing. Life is a road, now and forever, wonderful journey. I'll be there when the world stops turning. I'll be there when the storm is through. In the end, I want to be standing at the beginning with you.
No one told me I was going to adventures.
Never dreaming, only dreams will come true. Now here we stand, unafraid of the future, at the beginning with you. And life is a road and I want to keep going. Love is a river, I want to keep flowing. Life is a road, now and forever, wonderful journey. I'll be there when the world stops turning. I'll be there when the storm is through. In the end, I want to be standing at the beginning with you.
Life is a road and I want to keep going. is a river I want to keep going on. Starting out on a journey. Life is a road and I want to keep going. Love is a river I want to keep going. Life is a road. Now and forever wonderful journey.
Please give them a hand. The car. Caring hearts, please come and stand and take a bow, all of you together. Pashupati has run away and so has Vansh. Don't draw the curtains, girls. They need to take a bow so that everyone can clap for them. Please give them a hand. There is Pashupati, Vansh, Pushi. Give them a big hand with all your energy. I'd like to call on stage 4 very important boys of our school. Karthik, Monish, Shrijan and Lohit. Please come. Stand in front so that everybody can see you. Karthik you all know. Say hi Karthik. He is the name you hear in all classes, especially when children are giving us trouble. Monish is our therapist. All parents come saying therapy, therapy, therapy. Monish is our therapist. Shrijan is a doctor and a healer. He has just joined us. All the teachers have received therapy from him. Some parents have also received. But his presence is very gentle and healing in school. And Lohit, who helped us make the tree, is a biodynamic farmer, and he is one who helps all the children work together, come together. He has a very beautiful earth energy. Give them all a big hand, for today would not be possible without them. Thank you. And now we draw the curtain and get ready for our final big band of brothers and sisters. Our last group of friends is a large brotherhood, a big band of friends. As you can see, they occupy the whole stage. The map can come off the stage for now. I want to introduce our friends first. Our first group of friends that you see before you, they call themselves Sacred Hearts, and you might know them as Lata Aunty Pooji's class. You might also be very familiar with this word, Sacred Hearts. So we have Ishwar, Ajay and Preeti with Lata Aunty and Pooji. Please take a bow, Sacred Hearts. They bring to this earth a sacred brotherhood where each individual counts. Thank you, Sacred Hearts. Our next long line of brothers and sisters. Yes, come in front. These ones call themselves, any guesses? Free Hearts. Free Hearts. Akshay Nadan, Akila, Adi, Balaji, Hari, Kailash, Prasad, Zubair and our new friend Pranav with Karthik, Ushanti and Neha. Free Hearts, take a nice bow, but don't let your topis fall. They bring to the earth love, joy, laughter, and as you all know, many naughty pranks. Thank you, Free Hearts. Move off and get ready. And this last band of brothers and sisters call themselves Gaia Hearts. We have Shreya, Keshav, Vishal, Sai, Kishan. Akshay Sundar is not here and nor is Mujahid, but in spirit we hold them. Can Sai please step forward? Sai says that his friends bring healing to the world by embracing earth and her forces. The more they work with the earth, the more healing happens, not only for them, but also for their teachers, as Gaia means earth. So along with Kavita and Priya, these are Gaia Hearts. Give them a hand. We now take you to 1530. Vishal and Kavita, can you come forward? And can we have a map from 1530? Yes. Can all parents see this map? Vishal, stand to the side for a second. Parents, Vishal loves to read. And so he is going to show us on this map. This is how the map looked under Akbar's rule. So he is going to show us now where is Kabul. Vishal, can you show us Kabul on the map? Yeah. Yes, Delhi, Agra, Rajputana and Bengal. Thank you, Vishal. And now, if you look at all the people on stage, you can see them holding what we call copper rods. Copper rods and bamboo sticks help us with our rhythm, coordination and balance. Yes? So we are going to show you these same places but with our sticks and our bodies. Are we all ready? Can you start at your heart? Akshay's heart. Akshay's heart is in the sky. Akshu, can you put it on your heart? Yes, heart. Now it's in his stomach. Okay, are we all ready? Okay, we start at our hearts, which is Agra, because that's where Akbar built his fort. Kabul, Delhi, Agra, Rajputana, Bengal. Yes, give them a hand, ladies and gentlemen. We get ready now for our next scene, which has been written by Akshay Sundar. This is a scene, yes, I know Akshay Sundar is not here, Vishal. This is a scene that has been written by Akshay for his sister Shreya. And he requested that Ajay and Akila play this scene. So you will see Ajay playing Sujamal, who is Jodha's brother. Akila will play Jodha. How does my heart sing tonight when I'm torn between my sister and my greed? Jodha will say, "Go, brother, and freely seek what your heart desires." I am Sujamal, her brother in all lives. Thank you, Sujamal. Please give them a hand. And Akshay Sundar, who is not here. The next scene has been written by Hari and by Kailash. Kailash plays Akbar. Akbar? Akbar says, "On this night that brings you fear, dear Jodha, I offer you this song. Question me, but open your heart. This is your path and mine. I give to you all I have." And Hari the Sufi saint says, "So sad is this night for Jodha, for she leaves this land. Dreadful it is for her to be going from the land of Krishna to the land of the unknown." But hear the song of these Sufi saints and join us. Ya Garib Nawaz, Ya Garib Nawaz, Ya Garib on the tambourine and Tansen Lohit on the tabla. And audience, we need your help to spin and to clap in this dance. Our rhythm goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Are you all ready, Sufi saints? Khwaja mere khwaja, dil mein sama ja, shahu ka shahu, Ali ka dulhara. Khwaja mere khwaja, dil mein sama ja, shahu ka shahu, Ali ka dulhara. Khwaja mere khwaja, dil mein sama ja, khwaja mere khwaja, dil mein sama ja, बेकसूगी तकदीर. Everybody rise. मैं है सवारी. On your feet. Rise. बेकसूगी तकदीर. मैं है सवारी. ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा. ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा. ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा. Thank you, everybody. We take you now to our last and final scene. This is a scene again. We might need your help to clap and stamp and sing with us. Akbar was a king who, like Sacred Hearts, enjoyed brotherhood. He was a very tolerant king, and he liked to see all practices coming together. He encouraged all practices, and he liked them to be practiced all over his land. So this is the scene where we see Akbar coming in, and it is the time where he abolished all taxes. Though he was a Mughal king, he abolished all taxes for the Hindus. They paid it on their yearly pilgrimage. So when he did this, when he announced that they didn't have to pay taxes anymore, the people were very happy and rejoiced. And it was at this time that they said, we will call you Akbar, which means great. Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. So get ready. 2, 3.
Pow.
Thank you. Keep the curtain open now. Our program is over. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, friends, parents. A very special thank you to Lakshman Anna, who helped us with all the sound. Give him a big clap. And to Ramesh, who is standing behind the camera. Give him a big clap. And thank you all our Indradhanu friends who call themselves Dragon Hearts. Thank you. This is Akila's class. Can you all stand up and say hi to everyone? Turn around and say hi to everybody like that. Like that to all the people. This is Akila's class. Akila interns in Indradhanu. And thank you Akshanathan. He spent the whole year in the farm, but he came back to be with us for our play. Thank you everybody. Junior school has made for us Panagam, and Vasanti auntie, Rekha, Anandi akka have made Kire Vade for us. So we'll soon drink that, eat that, and then we can go. If there's any parent who feels like speaking, mic is yours.
Neha,
Yes.
may I ask a question?
Ooh, I forgot we had a teacher's performance. Okay, last dance.
The teachers are doing a special dance. I'll bring you your snacks.
Please forgive us. We have practiced this dance until this afternoon, adding steps like half an hour ago. So please forgive us. Priya, can you please connect your phone and start the music? all take a nice bow, everybody? 1, 2, 3. On April 12th, we have our summer bazaar. So this dance we are practicing for that day. Thank you everybody for being here today.